In this video, we will discuss question based on Euclid division lemma. So, these are the proving based question. Suppose first question is, show that every positive even integer is of the form of 2q and that every positive odd integer is the form of 2q plus 1, where q is some integer. So, let a be any positive integer and b is equals to 2. Why? Because it is here 2. Okay. So by Euclid division lemma is equals to a is equals to 2q plus r. What is the condition for r? 0 or more than 0, then less than 2. Okay. Where q and r are the integers. Okay. So what will be the possible value for r? R will be 0 or 1. When r is equals to 0, so a is equals to 2q. When r is equals to 1, so a is equals to 2q plus 1. Now here when a is positive even integer, so a is equals to 2q. Then when a is positive odd integer, so answer will be a is equals to 2q plus 1. Okay, move on the second question. Show that any positive integer of the form 3q or 3q plus 1 or 3q plus 2 for some integer q. So same, first we have to let a be any positive integer and b is equals to 3. Okay, so by Euclid division lemma, a is equals to 3q plus r. For r condition 0 or more than 0 but less than 3, and r and q are integers. It means r should be 0 or 1 or 2. When r is equals to 0, so a is equals to 3q. When r is equals to 1, a is equals to 3q plus 1. When r is equals to 2, so a is equals to 3q plus 2. Okay. Now move on the next question. Question number 3. Show that any positive odd integer is of the form 4q plus 1, 4q plus 3, where q is some integer. So same from question 1 and 2. First we have to let a be any odd positive integer and b is equals to 4. So by Euclid division lemma, we can write a is equals to 4q plus r, where r is 0 or more than 0 but less than 4, and r and q are integer. So possible values of r is equals to 0 or 1 or 2 or 3. So when r is equals to 0, a is equals to 4q. When r is equals to 1, a is equals to 4q plus 1. R is equals to 2, a is equals to 4q plus 2. When r is equals to 3, a is equals to 4q plus 3. Okay. But what is the question? Question is a be any odd positive integer. So for this we will consider only odd positive integer is 4q plus 1, this, and 4q plus 3. So we can write it any odd integer is the form of 4q plus 1 and 4q plus 3. Now move on the next question. Next question is, show that n square minus 1 is divisible by 8 if n is an odd positive integer. So from question 3 we know that 4q plus 1 and 4q plus 3, these are odd integer. So suppose we know that any odd positive integers is the form of 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3 for some integer q. So when n is equals to 4q plus 1, so we have to find n square minus 1. N square minus 1 is equals to 4q plus 1 whole square minus 1. We have to open this bracket, so it will be 16q square plus, it means a square plus b square plus 2ab. and minus 1 this will be. So minus and and plus 1 becomes cancel. So remaining is 8q is common. So this is the remaining things. Add 8q in bracket 2q plus 1. So it will be divisible by 8. Yes, because the multiplication by 8. Okay. So we can say that n square minus 1 is divisible by 8. Okay. For n is equals to 4q plus 3. For the second condition, when n is equals to 4q plus 3, so it will be n square minus 1, that is 4q plus 3 whole square minus 1 square. So it will be, you can also solve by this identity, a square minus b square. So it will be 4q plus 3 minus 1, and in another bracket 4q plus 3 plus 1. Okay, so it will be 4q plus 2 and it will be 4q plus 4. Now 2 is common in this bracket and 4 is common in this bracket. So total will be 8. Now remaining is q plus 1 in this bracket, and in this bracket 2q plus 1. Now it is also divisible by 8. Okay, so we can say that n square is divisible by 8 if n is an odd positive integer. Now move on the next question. Prove that if x and y are odd positive integers, then x square plus y square is even but not divisible by 4. Okay. So we know that any odd positive integer is of the form of 2q plus 1, where q is an integer. Okay. So let x is equals to 2m plus 1 and y is equals to 2n plus 1. Okay. So when we are squaring and adding, so the answer will be 2m plus 1 whole square plus 2n plus 1 whole square. When we open bracket and solve it, so final answer will be 4 in bracket m square plus n square plus m plus n and bracket close plus 2. So let we consider it q. So it can be written as 4q plus 2. It is even, but when it is divided by 4, 2 will be remainder. Okay. So this represent the remainder, na? So we can say that x square plus y square is even but not divisible by 4. Okay. Next question. Prove that n square minus n is divisible by 2 for every positive integer n. So for any positive integer is the form of 2q plus or 2q plus 1, where q is an integer. So first case, when n is equals to 2q, so we have to find this value n square minus n. So it will become 2q whole square minus 2q. This will be 4q square minus 2q. Then it will be 2q in bracket 2q minus 1. So it is divisible by 2. Now we have to put n is equals to 2q plus 1. So this 2q plus 1 whole square minus 2q plus 1. Now in this both the term 2q plus 1 is common. Now remaining is 2q plus 1 minus 1. So it will be cancelled. So 2q in another bracket 2q plus 1. Okay. So it is divisible by 2. Now question number 7. Show that the square of any positive integer of the form 3m or 3m plus 1 for integer m. So let a be any positive integer, then it is form of 3q or 3q plus 1, okay, or 3q plus 2, because so we have 3 cases. Okay, so first case is a is equals to 3q. So when we square it, so a square is equals to 9q square. So it can be written as 3 is multiplied with 3q square. So let us assume it 3m, okay, where m is equals to 3q square. Now a is equals to, when a is equals to 3q plus 1, when we square it and solve, so answer will be this 3q in bracket 3q plus 2 and plus 1. So it can be written as, let us consider this is the m value, so it can be written as 3m plus 1. Okay. Now third condition is when a is equals to 3q plus 2. Okay. So when we solve it, so the final answer will be 3m plus 1, where m is equals to 3q square plus 4q plus 1. So we can say that a is of the form of 3m or 3m plus 1. Okay. Move on the another question, 8th question. Use Euclid division lemma to show that the cube of any positive integer is either of the form 9m, 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. So for this same, let a be any positive integer, then it is the form of 3q plus 1 or 3q plus 2. Now a is equals to 3q, so we have to find this cube, so it will be 27q cube, so it will be 9 into 3q cube, so where m is equals to 3q cube. Okay, so this will be 9m form. Okay, then next a is equals to 3q plus 1, so when we find the cube, so final answer will be 9m plus 1. Okay, where m is equals to q in a bracket 3q square plus 3q plus 1. Okay, now the third condition is when a is equals to 3q plus 2, find its cube. So final answer will be 9m plus 8, where m is equals to q in bracket 3q square plus 6q plus 4. Okay, so we can say that x cube is either of the form 9m or 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. Now move on the next question. Question number 9. Show that one and only one out of n plus 2, n plus 4 is divisible by 3 where n is any positive integer. Okay, so we know that n is any positive integer, it means it is of the form of 3q plus or 3q plus 1 or 3q plus 2 for some integer q. So first case is n is equals to 3q, so it is divisible by 3. Yes, because the multiplied by 3. When we are adding 2 on the both side, so it is not divisible by 3. You can see that. Then we will find n plus 4. Okay, so n plus 4 is also not divisible by 3. So when we divide n plus 4 divided by 3, so remainder is 1. Okay, so we can say that n is divisible by 3, but n plus 2 and n plus 4 is not divisible by 3. Okay, then take another case when n is equals to 3q plus 1. Okay, so when it is divided by 3, the remainder will be 1. So we can say that n is not divisible by 3. Okay, then adding 2 on both sides, so it will be n plus 2, it becomes final answer 3q plus 3. It means it is divisible by 3. Now we will find n plus 4. So n plus 4, final answer will be 3 in bracket q plus 1 plus 2. So remainder is 2. We can see that. So final result will be, in this case, only n plus 2 is divisible by 3, but n is not divisible by 3, or n plus 4 is also not divisible by 3. Now move on the next case when n is equals to 3q plus 2. So it is divisible by 3? No. Why? Because this is the remainder. Okay, so 2 will be remainder. So find n plus 2. N plus 2, it will be 3 in bracket q plus 1, then 1. So the remainder is 1. It means n is not divisible by 3, n plus 2 also not divisible by 3. Then when n is equals to 3q plus 2, so we will find the value of n plus 4. So n plus 4 becomes 3q plus 6. Now 3 is common, q plus 2. So in this case remainder is 0. It means we can say that it is divisible by 3. So for the final answer, n plus 4 is divisible by 3, but n and n plus 2 are not divisible by 3. Okay. So these three cases, you can say that 1 and only 1 out of n, n plus 2 or n plus 4 is divisible by 3. Okay. Now move on the last question. Prove that 1 of every 3 consecutive positive integer is divisible by 3. So these are the 3 consecutive integer n, n plus 1, n plus 2. Okay. Now n is equals to 3q, 3q plus 1, 3q plus 2. Okay. So when n is equals to 3q, so it is divisible by 3. Yes, but n plus 1 and n plus 2 are not divisible by 3. Okay. So now move on the second case. N is equals to 3q plus 1, it is divisible by 3? No, the 1 is remainder. Now we have to find the value of n plus 1. It is divisible by 3? No, 2 is remainder. N plus 2? Yes, it is divisible by 3 because remainder is 0. Okay. Now move on the third case. So third case is n is equals to 3q plus 2. It is divisible by 3? No. When we are adding 1, so it will become 3 in bracket q plus 1, then remainder is 0. It means it is divisible by 3. Now we will find n plus 2, so it will be 3q plus 4. It means it is not divisible by 3. So final answer will be 1 of n plus 1 and n plus 2 is divisible by 3. It means any one condition will be true.